Last name Harding. All right, yeah, thanks, man. What is this? To the greatest technician that's ever lived, from Intel Celeron G6900.
Did you order something off the dark web again?
I don't think so. Do you smell this thing? Oh, I think someone mailed us something bad. There's some sick people in this world.
Do you usually smell your package?
Well, I don't usually get packages that smell like this, dude. What in the world? You smell it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm feeling weird. Hold on. Ah! Whoa. I'll give myself a proper burial afterwards. So this smells like epoxy. If there's one thing I know, it's what chemicals smell like. That's from many years of huffing. I was looking for these gloves. My brain is still a mess. I don't want to touch this thing. I don't know what this is. Look what happened when I sniffed it. Not good. What the fuck? It's bad. Oh boy. Why would someone do this? Oh, it looks like they left something in the... Ooh! SN770. 1 terabyte, Gen 4, NVMe. The manual, which we're gonna need. I was following a Mr. Yeaster PC build tutorial and got stuck. Can you help me? Yes, I can help you. So we're installing an SSD in this. I should wear a mask. I should not do this inside. Okay, I didn't know about this. I'm breaking the fourth wall here. Mr. Yeaster contacted me about this and said, hey, do you want a project? And I said, yes, I do. And here it is. So first impressions, it's very stinky. I love this CPU. I'm gonna hang that up on my wall. I'm gonna stick that up on the wall. I don't need to hang it, it'll stick by itself. The heatsink is bent in all sorts of ways, it's not even connected. So I didn't watch any of his videos of this computer, but a ton of people in my comment section were talking about this computer, the unrepairable PC, and whether or not I've worked on it yet. I've clearly been busy, so I haven't worked on it yet, and this is it. I don't know what he did with it, but there's a lot of things going on here. The whole thing's covered in epoxy, and the epoxy is still wet. Like, the stuff hasn't even dried. It hasn't cured yet, which is probably why it smells so bad. The GPU is completely encased as well. The fan is stuck, so we might have some heating issues. The heatsink isn't even attached. This fan works though, so that's nice. RAM slots are filled, and NVMe slots are filled, but I think I can mess with it. I think I can install an NVMe in this guy.
This is gonna be a tough task, but I'm just hoping removing the epoxy from the slot is as easy as removing your info from the internet, cause being spied on is creepy. But the reality is, we're all spied on by corporations who collect our info and sell it to basically any company that wants to make money off of it. And though most countries do have laws to remove ourselves from these lists, doing so is so involved and time-consuming, barely any of us take advantage of it. Cause let's be real, ain't nobody got time for that. Thankfully, services like Incogni exist, which is a personal information removal service. It's something my wife and I have been using for a few months now, and I'm proud to have them as today's video sponsor, because this is personal to me. A few years ago, my wife's identity was compromised and someone filed unemployment benefits under her name. We had to freeze her credit, change her cards, and do a ton of other time-consuming steps. It was an incredibly stressful process that took countless hours and cost us hundreds in lost revenue. But the best way to prevent this from happening in the first place is to have your personal information removed before malicious actors can exploit it, which is exactly what Incogni does. All you do is sign up, which takes like 10 seconds, then Incogni sends requests to these data brokers and follows up until the job is done. And if one of the brokers starts giving lip or is dragging their feet, Incogni hounds them like a crazy ex until the job is done and you're taken off these lists. They provide updates and you can see their progress reports every month so you can actually see your data being reclaimed. And these brokers aren't just using your data to send you annoying spam emails or non-stop robocalls, which have become the norm of today. They're selling your info to those creepy people search sites, where your info is at the mercy of stalkers and weirdos that want to know where you keep your toothbrush at night. Even health insurance companies will buy this data and use your web history to raise your premiums, which just puts a cherry on top of this dystopian hellscape that is web privacy. Incogni doesn't let this slide, so whenever a new record pops up on a data broker site, they'll automatically take care of it by conducting repeated removal requests so your data stays off this sketchy market for as long as you use the service. So if you're interested in taking back your privacy, use code TEXPERTS at the link below to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan, and watch as they fight sketchballs to take back your privacy.
So why do you put the Home Depot thing on the back? Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna let that, we're not gonna take this off. It's completely covered in epoxy. Oh, the I/O shield's missing. Oh, that's the biggest problem. That's unacceptable. How's the PSU connected? Yes. Oh, he connected the front panel pins. Good man. Good job, Mr. Yeaster. He connected the front panel pins. The task at immediate hand is to change my gloves so I don't touch anything else with epoxy. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use 99% alcohol. This thing. What is this called? A turkey baster? That's how you do in vitro fertilization. Don't they just like stick this up I have to cut all that. I can't say any of that. And some Q-tips. I'll probably need way more Q-tips than what I have, but I'm gonna get this thing working because I'm the greatest technician that's ever lived. I hope. My main concern though is that CPU, because the heatsink is not attached at all. Do you think it's gonna power on? I have faith. I have faith that Mr. Yeaster knows what he's doing. Oh, we gotta connect a keyboard, don't we? I gotta stop touching this thing, man. It's getting everywhere. Keyboard, we're gonna test out this, I am not getting sponsored for this. This is a Gravistar Mercury something or other. Wow. Okay. Should I just send them this picture? Well, let's see if it works. Moment of truth. We have fan spin. We have fan spin. We had a VGA light, so it looks like it passed post, or it passed the checks. Holy crap. Oh yeah, CPU's climbing. Look at that CPU. It's getting up there. Oh, this is gonna be, oh, how are we gonna do this then? How am I gonna install Windows when the CPU, it's gonna reach critical temp and it's gonna shut down? Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove the heatsink. Jesus. I'm gonna have to remove the heatsink, remove the GPU because the GPU is attached to the heatsink.
It's at 86 now.
And somehow, it's gonna shut off. I'm just waiting for it to shut off. Somehow, put a temporary heatsink on this thing so that I can install. The CPU cooler is not firmly attached. Should I just send them this picture? Hi, I plugged in my keyboard and now my CPU's giving me an error. Can you send a picture of your motherboard, sir? Is it going to shut off or is it just gonna throttle itself so it does not reach 100 and shut off? It's gonna drop this thing down to like a megahertz. Not even megahertz, just a megahertz. 100C. Okay. This is gonna be tricky, folks. Let's work on it over here. Touch it where I can't get touched. So I need the heatsink's attached to the GPU, so I think I can lift this thing up. It doesn't look like it's actually attached at all. I'm trying to see if the PCI latch is accessible from here so that I can just lift up the heatsink and the CPU. But I can't even see inside this thing. Hold on, does this pop out? It does. Okay, now I can get a better look. Can you see the GPU latch inside? Oh man, he made this an impossible PC, didn't he? It's moving. It's just the GPU, man. That's what's killing me right now is the GPU. If I can't get to that latch, it doesn't matter. I won't be able to install Windows. It'll just overheat. I can't get my finger in there. Even my tiny raccoon-like fingers can't get in there. Yeah, the heatsink isn't screwed in anywhere, which means I should be able to just rip it straight up without harming the CPU, because the CPU...
harm the PCIe.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, because at this point I can't do anything to this computer unless we resolve the overheating issue. Nothing can be done to this thing. I can't install Windows without some sort of cooling. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. Oh, I got epoxy on my arm. That's not going anywhere. Oh man. Yeah, this is great. This is fun. I'm having fun. I'm actually starting to sweat, dude. This computer's... Get! Oh, I got epoxy everywhere. I'm sweaty. This thing it's killing me. This thing's stressing me out to the point where I need a chisel. Well, let's see how this works. Safety glasses, safety glasses.
Do I get any?
Safety first. No, you don't need safety glasses. The cameraman never dies. I, however, always die. Ow! Skeleton. A blowtorch. Is epoxy flammable? I'm like determined to actually fix this. I'm getting epoxy everywhere, which is actually not cool. We need some room to work, so let's pop the front case off.
Oh, it didn't break. All right.
Oh God. You know what? Look at this. That should be the thumbnail. You getting this? Oh man. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We got the heatsink off. Now let's see if it posts. I guess we'll find out, right? Oh my God. Look at my gloves. Terrible. We are plugged in. Let's see if it posts. Power button. I mean power switch, power button. It's not completely dead. And it's giving us a VGA light. Why on earth would it be giving us a VGA light? Let me know in the comments. This is the plan. Clearly we don't have a PCIe slot anymore. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disconnect this, I'm chunking this out. All this is gone. And I am going to dump some rubbing alcohol, 99% isopropyl, in that bottom PCI slot. And I'm gonna use Mr. Yeaster's toothbrush to scrub that slot to try to expose some of the pins. And then I'm gonna use this random GPU I don't even know where we got from. This used to be the cloning GPU. I don't know why it's here now, but we don't need that GPU anymore. That's what we're gonna do. Ironically, this GPU probably still works. If I can somehow get this GPU off, we might be able to reuse this GPU. Okay, so this fan needs to come out first because it's attached to all this crap, and I really don't want to actually destroy the fan. I want to try to recycle as much of this computer as I possibly... We're never getting that screw back. Possibly can. Oh, jeez. This probably isn't going to come out, is it? Nope. I'm a man. Oh, that one actually came out. So that's actually important. So the CPU one came out. Now, let's be gentle over here. Let's see if I can take this GPU off. I need a flathead to use as a wedge. I'm gonna use a big flathead. Where's the average size flathead? Average size. My wife says it's average. I'm gonna use the heatsink as the... Well, if that doesn't disconnect it, I don't know what will. Let's try some IPA on here. I'm getting epoxy everywhere again. Okay, I'm just gonna put some epoxy in here. I don't know if it's actually gonna even... I mean, Jesus, I'm gonna dream of epoxy. I'm gonna put some IPA in here, see if that works. Oh, I think we're getting it. Ah! The GPU looks undamaged. Believe it or not, the GPU looks undamaged. Holy crap, I think we can still use this GPU. Do you think we can get this GPU out of the block? know what's crazy? I think I have to do this, like, I need my weight on this thing. I need to not be in a fucking subway. Oh, it's coming out. Oh, oh God. Okay, we got it out. Is it broken? Did it split?
It looks alright.
Oh my God, it looks okay. All right, we're one step closer. We should probably test the GPU to see if it still works.
Kills the calling station.
Is it in there? HDMI, that's a USB-C. Oh, there it is. Well, let's hope we don't fry something.
The greatest technician that's ever lived.
That's wild. Well, it still works. There we go. Now, dude, I don't think this ISO does anything. But I guess let's see. The bottom slot looks like the most promising. Let's soak it. Let's soak it in IPA. Let's soak the NVMe in IPA too. If I was better prepared, I'd have like 16 gallons of ISO. Oh no, I have epoxy on my shoe.
Sounds like you're in the subway bathroom.
It does. Ah! Ah! Ah, it's everywhere. It's still filled with ISO, but what I want to do is just insert it and just remove it like multiple times to try to like clean the pins if possible.
I think you need to heat.
Yeah, that's not going in. The GPU is where we're getting fucked right now. Yeah. Oh wow, it's working because I just inhaled unsafe amount of chemicals. I'm ruining all of my tools. Okay, we're going nowhere on this. I tried scraping the PCI, it didn't work. It didn't work. This is so the CPU is a 12th gen. It's a 12600KF. Unfortunately, it's an F. If it wasn't an F, I could just plug in the HDMI directly into the motherboard, but we can't change the CPU.
6 hours later.
It's moving. Oh my God. I just go with a hammer.
I just don't want the Oh, we got it.
Now does the CPU come out?
All right, let's see. I'm just trying to peel it up as like a layer without actually damaging the CPU, and it's very difficult to do given the amount of space I have.
So how much are you charging Mr. Easter for this repair?
So it's $100 an hour. I think I'm gonna charge $1 million. I know this video is supposed to be a joke, but the thing is, I want this to work. I want this to like actually work. Because how cool would that be? And I think I have a 12th gen CPU. In the spare CPU pile, I'm pretty sure I have a 12th gen CPU that has...
9 GPU?
Yeah, I believe it has an iGPU.
$11 later.
Fuck this. No more. I can't do it. It defeated me. I can't do it. It has beaten me. But I want to take... Jeez. I would like to take a souvenir besides the cancer that this thing just gave me. And I think this is a good souvenir.
The GPU works too.
The GPU works, yes, that's right. We should sell that. There we go. I got my souvenir from Mr. Yeaster. Thank you. I got my GPU.
Sticky souvenirs.
Thank you. There's one last thing I do want to try on this, but we have to go outside to do it. All right, let's make sure we pick up all the pieces. I don't want to be a dickhead.
I'm feeling peckish. Ah, the Ramblers. Yes, the Ramblers. Ooh, who left their... That is... See, this is how charger ports break, everybody. You never let the slack like that. The tension is going to rip that thing right out. Alright, buddy. I'm vested up. Dude, you need some sleep. Look at that. He has the raccoon eyes, man. This poor guy. They are working him to the bone. Ugh. You can't help but feel for him.
The greatest technician that has ever lived.